Hello there, what is up? I am heading out to Walt Disney World in a few days and I have to pack. And I have to be honest, I hate packing so much. I don't know why, I get a lot of anxiety with packing, I guess because I'm really afraid that I'm going to forget something. And I mean, not like I'm traveling to the middle of nowhere, but it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's an anxiety filled sort of thing that I have to do. Love traveling, hate packing. So I thought maybe we could hang out together while I pack today so I could sort of like, I don't know, just have someone to hang out with. So yeah, thanks for stopping by today and hanging out with me. Let's start packing. Okay, so I am going to be using 3 pieces of luggage. So I have my personal item, which is just a backpack. I'm going to be checking this. It's actually not going to have very much in it. It's just for like the obvious, I'm going to be buying things at the parks. So checking this, and then I have my carry-on item. So I have a list here of like what is where sort of things that I do like to keep on me when I'm traveling. That way, you know, kind of helps with anxiety, but also just to make sure that I know where everything is. Let's pack the checked bag first. I have, as you can see, all of my clothes. I've already outfit matched them, but I just have them piled here. I don't know if you're a fan of packing cubes or not. I am as far as like my carry-on item, just because it keeps things organized. But I find that my actual checked bag, I just like to do the old-fashioned, like, fold it up, sort it in. So that's what I'm gonna do. So like, obviously, like, yes, when you see this, you will know where I am going. So love this luggage. It's traveled with me everywhere. So if you are watching this because you're planning a Disney trip and you're like, I want to watch someone pack to kind of get like inspiration of what to bring, bring multiple pairs of shoes. I'm bringing these. I'm bringing a pair of Nikes, and I'm bringing a pair of like those like active sandals, you know, the type that you can like go like canoeing in and like hiking in, those sort of things. So what I like to do with my extra shoes, I'm wearing the sandals to like on my actual travel day. And then the tennis shoes, what I like to do is actually put them in a reusable bag like this. I know they do sell like shoe bags that you can like specialize things, but I like to kind of like double use everything. So these canvas bags are great because they can just go in the wash whenever I'm done. First, and it's actually going to go in this compartment. And I'm gonna zip that in and I'm gonna get to rolling all of my clothes. So for this particular Disney trip, I'm going to be splitting my time actually between 2 different resorts. I'm going to be spending the first 2 nights at one resort and the rest of the trip at another one. So usually whenever I do check my bag, I always put an outfit, just kind of like that spare outfit, into my carry-on just in case something happens with the luggage. Knock on wood that the luggage will not be lost. But specifically for this trip, I really don't want to have to open this to grab anything while I am going to be staying at that first resort. So these 2 items I'm going to just put to the side, put them in my carry-on. As you can see, I like to roll all of my, like the entire outfit together. So like shorts, shirt, and undershirt as well. And then, well, I mean, with the exception of these undershirts, I just placed them. So I'm not exactly sure what bag I'm going to want to take into the park. Usually it goes either between this drawstring bag from Disneyland Paris, like this actual like full-size backpack from Walt Disney World. I like them both. I'm going to pack them both. This, I know that I just said that I don't really want to open this up until I get to my last resort, the one that I'm going to be spending most time on. But just to sort of save kind of like space, I guess, for lack of a better word, I am going to put both of these bags in this one. And that way I'll know where they are and I can just open it up whenever it's time to grab the bag. And then really the only things that are going to be left in this larger bag, I'm going to put my laundry bag in here. It's kind of snug in there. And then I'm going to be checking in a few liquid items that are over 3 ounces. And here we go. We have a wet bag, so if things do leak, it's okay. It is waterproof. Love this. Today is a good day. It will be a good day. So I'm putting in my deodorant. I'm going to be putting in this Arnicare cream, not necessarily like for foot pain and for knee pain. It is under 3 fluid ounces that you need, of course, but it's just kind of bulky. And usually my bulkier cream items, I put in another container, and I really didn't want to do that. So this is going to slip in here as well. And then I do have a travel size of sunscreen, but just because I am very fair and Florida is very sunny and I burn very easily, I just have a full size that I'm going to slip in right here. Pull that down and it will sneak in here. All right, so that is it for the checked luggage. Okay, so time to pack my carry-on bag. So I know that I said that I don't really like packing cubes with the exception of in my carry-on, and the brand that I really like is Gonex. These are like proper compression. I have my socks and underwear in here. Didn't want to show you that because that felt a little strange. So that's already packed up. And of course, need to put my liquids in a quart clear bag. And so I have this one from Sephora. So I'm going to put those items in here. So these are just items that, like, I don't wear contacts, but what I like to do is whenever I fly, it's been a while since I've flown, but whenever I do fly, what I like to do is I like to take things that even they might be in that like under 3.3 or 3.5, whatever it is, fluid ounces that you need, but they're just bulky containers. So I don't transport them. So I transfer them into contact lens containers. So in here I have like eye cream, moisturizer, face wash, things like that. I have 3 of these. That's going to go in here, as well as one of these. So I know that this is just like water in a spray can, but it does magical work in like cooling me down when I get really overheated. So I'm going to put one of these in here, and I have one that I'm going to be bringing in my personal item. The last time I flew, it wasn't an issue. I'm hoping that it's not an issue this time as well. I'm going to be putting a travel size of my perfume. So travel size of Vaseline. Use that as moisturizer at night. So if you are not new to my channel, you will know that I have really, really dry hands. And so I use A&D ointment, like diaper rash ointment, on my hands at night. And it does a beautiful job of healing little cuts. It's an extra hand sanitizer. And I've really streamlined my makeup as far as what's going to be liquid. So I'm just bringing my foundation, and I'm just bringing it in the bottle because I don't feel like transferring it or anything like that. The current mascara that I am wearing. And I hope that this does not pose a problem. My setting spray top just doesn't stay on anymore. But yeah, so, and then my setting spray. All right, so that's that. And everything else that is a toiletry that is not a liquid, let me take this out, I'm going to actually be putting in this. And probably once I'm going to be getting to the hotel, I'm going to just transfer everything, because this is a beauty, like an all-in-one, has a hook, super sturdy. I forgot my scar cream. I'll put that, so my scar away. I'll shove in there. So my eyebrow razor is going to go in there, and I'm going to put my actual razor blade or my razor handle in there for my actual flight, but I have the cartridge of replaceable razors. So a small size of setting powder. Makeup stuff's all going to go in here. Various lipsticks, under eye brightener, and my bronzer. A small size of my blush, my eyebrow pencil. Oh, I forgot my eyebrow gel, which will have to go in there. I also forgot my allergy drop, so I'll be putting that in there as well. My sponge, eyeshadow, and various brushes I need. Whenever I go on vacation, I don't actually bring a lot of makeup, just very basic stuff, because, I don't know, I'm going to sweat it off anyway, so there's really no point to it. I'm going to be bringing some body powder, small size of that in case I need it. I'm going to be putting my toothbrush in here as well. I have a travel size of toothpaste somewhere that I will put in there. And then I have a massage cube for, specifically like for my feet. Feels really good. It does a great job. And I'm going to put some, I have quite a few of these wet ones, antibacterial hand wipes, because yeah, I brought Germ-X, but a lot of times at Disney I'll get sticky with like ice cream and like food and stuff like that. So just really good to always have some wet wipes with you. And then some Band-Aids. If you're ever traveling, by the way, you want to save space for things, just take them out of the packaging, like the outer packaging if you can, because all of these, and I am bringing all of these just in case I get blisters, all of these will fit in here. And then I'll pack 2 in my personal item in case I need them. I'm very clumsy. I also, this is the only one that I'm packing here. I have some more that I'm going to pack just to just life thing in general. I get indigestion really bad. I guess I'm at that age that I tend to look at fruit juice and get indigestion. So this is Pico, I think. I carry this with me. Use it at home, of course, but I carry this with me. It's pretty much just Alka-Seltzer, but without the aspirin, and it's a powder instead of tabs. Beautiful. Does a great job. So yeah, I picked up a box. I'm gonna pack the rest in my medicine bag. That I always keep my medicine bags. I always keep my medicine bag in my personal item. But yeah, so definitely do recommend this if you're traveling or, you know, in life. And then this is I take it every day, but I'm not putting it in my medicine bag. It is just some B12 vitamins. So I'm going to put those in here. Call it a day. So all of that just there we go. Just very simply rolls up into this. This can hold a lot. Like whenever I travel in a car somewhere, I typically put all of my full-size items and makeup, full-size toiletries, everything in here, and it doesn't get any bigger than this. So, and then my clothes, what I'm going to be packing in my carry-on is my pajamas and 2 days worth of clothing, and so this is where those packing cubes are going to come in handy as well, just to kind of put everything in. So the ones that I've been using, the compression packing has 2 portions, so it can be thick like this, or you can compress things down if you would like. I use the small. The ones that I got, it's just small, medium, large. So they have some that are tons of different sizes. I'll link all of that down below in the description box. But I'm going to be putting my small, the medium bag rather, is going to be my pajamas. And then here is going to be the actual items, the outfits. So they recommend that whenever you pack these cubes that you do put everything as flat as possible. You don't roll them up. I actually rolled up all the socks and underwear and stuff, and that's why it's all bumpy and lumpy like this. But let's put things flat. I mean, I still folded them, but so pajamas, and then I'll do pajamas and my swimsuit. So these are the shorts that I'm going to wear while walking to said pool. And look how cute this swimsuit is. Got it from Target. Love it. It is a one piece, but I love this detailing and I love the scalloped edges as well. I'm usually not the biggest fan of one pieces just because I have such a long torso. I usually like to use do some sort of tankini or something like that. But I have a lot of surgery scars on my abdomen, and I'm not sure if I'm ready to show the world all those surgery scars from various scrapes and surgeries that I've had for endometriosis. So went with the one piece. All right, so you're just going to then, like every compression cube, just take the air out. Much flatter than it was. And then I'm going to take the larger of the 2 and pack my outfits for my first 2 days in the park. Of course you will see this if you watch my videos, but look how cute. This is from Cakeworthy, and it's DuckTales. We have Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and Uncle Scrooge. So in here, just for space purposes, I'm going to put some of these cooling. I'm going to put 2 and then keep 2 cooling packs or cooling rags. Cooling cloths. I think that's what they're called. In my personal item. All right, so this is my carry-on item. It's a bag from Universal Thread from Target. Yeah, that's who carries Universal Thread. I got it because it reminded me sort of Mary Poppins' bag a little bit. Anyway, let's start packing. So at the very bottom, I'm going to put my second pair of shoes in the reusable tote. And then at the bottom, I'm also going to be bringing a bucket. I bought this as a foot soaking bucket and then started using it instead to hand wash items. I probably won't need to hand wash anything, but I always like to be a little prepared. So probably over prepared. So I'm bringing that, and I'm also bringing these True Earth Eco Strips because I mean it's compressed detergent. So don't need to worry about it being 3 ounces or anything like that. I'm going to be putting these micellar water cleansing wipes. I'm not a big fan of of like facial wipes, but I do typically do the like the two-step cleaning process, and it would have been a lot to transport some oil, which is usually what I use, some Q-tips, that pack that we packed, not the poncho yet, set 1 of clothes, set 2 undergarments, and then right on top I'm going to be putting that, because whenever you go through security, you of course need to take that out, and I don't want the liquids bag to be underneath everything. Now for the personal item. All right, so that's my personal item. It's my Embark backpack. This has tons of storage in it. It's a very, it can fool you sort of backpack, because it doesn't look like it has tons of storage. I am not going to fill it to the brim. Mainly I'm going to be putting like snacks in there, my computer, things like that. So in this one, I'm not going to pack that yet. I'm going to pack it the morning that I leave. My laptop, my tablet, my travel wallet, things like that. So in the outer package of this, I'm going to shove some sanitizer wipes, or I might actually put, yeah, I'm going to put the sanitizer wipes there, as well as just some individual wet ones there. I know you might be thinking I'm going overboard, but I'm also thinking I don't care. And then a few travel size tissues, because my allergies are killing me this year. I say that like it's a new thing. My allergies are always killing me. And here is going to be my snacks. So I have the very healthy snacks of mini Starbursts, yogurt covered raisins, Werther's Originals that I've already opened, always a trip standard, Twizzlers. All right, so in this main portion, I'm going to be putting my medicine bag, which I'm not going to pack again until that morning, but it's going to be like a size like this. That's going to be shoved in there. I'm going to be putting my lint roller, the book I'm currently reading, 2 in case I need them, because I do get overheated quite easily. So two of those cooling cloths, some face coverings, because even though I am fully vaccinated, I am going to follow the guidelines of wherever I visit. Cough drops, because I always low-key have a sore throat. And then my final 2 items. So this is going to be my wrap to use for travel, and then 3-speed personal fan. Oh yes, and a poncho, because I need to become a poncho person. All right, so that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of your day with me. If you have not done so already, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and ringing that bell. So I do actually plan to film my trip, put it up on the channel, and so whenever those videos do go live, if you are interested, you are of course going to want to get a notification for that. So subscribing and ringing that notification bell will guarantee that you do. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in another video. Goodbye!